investors. Once again, it's Ricardo coming live. I had one of my individuals asking, okay, in regards to real estate is one thing, but how does money work? How can you make money? How can you be a millionaire? And you pretty much have to know the stream of cash. So the way that making money, it follows a stream of levels, and you pretty much have to start at the bottom and move your way up, like most people. So at the bottom here, you have something called cash flow. How do you get cash flow? You get cash flow by working at a job, working per hour, and the way you get cash flow is two things. You have to trade your time. That's the way most people make cash flow, working at a job 9 to 5. But you could also use what is called leverage. And you could leverage not only your time, but other people's time to get cash flow. So if you're a business owner, you leverage your time, you hire employees, and they create cash flow for you. Certainly you pay them some cash flow, but you get, the in-between value. So at the bottom, one is cash flow. Now, after you get cash flow, second way to make money is what is called capital. Now, what's capital? Capital could be a business, and then for our purposes, we're going to say real estate. Real estate. So if you get cash flow and you leverage your time, you get workers, that allows you, you build up a nice asset base of cash, and you buy property with it. What does property allow you to do? Well, obviously, if you buy real estate, you get a tenant in there, they pay you monthly income, and you make a spread there. Also, over time, what happens with capital? You own a home, over time, its value is going to go up, you're going to pay down the mortgage, and you're going to get cash flow in the meantime. So you're funneling the money from your capital, creating cash flow that over time allows you to buy more capital. So a snowball effect works as you pay down your mortgages and you build capital. Now, once you have a sufficient amount of capital, you don't have to buy more homes. What you can do is what the banks do, and that's at the top of the pyramid. It's known as credit. And I'm not talking about credit cards, but in a way, credit cards even apply. Credit is you have a bunch of money, from cash flow and from capital. You're getting all this funneling of money, and you actually start lending out the money. So you become the bank. And what this allows you to do is you lend money to people that want to buy capital. So they want to buy capital, you give them a mortgage, they default, you get the home. And in the meantime, while they're paying you, you get the interest rate that you're charging them to use your money. So, in a nutshell, if you want to be rich, you have to know the flow of money, starting with cash flow. And if you really want to be rich, to leverage not only your time, because everyone has 24 hours in a day, so you really need to leverage it. So if you have a small business, that's how you leverage your time. You get other people to work for you, creates more cash flow. You get a lot of cash flow, you can buy capital, and then you get all your little properties, and just like the game of Monopoly, eventually you trade those little properties and you buy a big one, such as a multi-unit that's going to give you more cash flow. And when you build up more asset bases, you're going to have a huge amount of equity in the homes, and you could lend that as credit for a higher interest rate than you're paying on your credit from the banks, or even just you have those homes paid off, you sell them, you have all that. So, in a nutshell, that's the flow of money, and if you want to be rich, you have to understand this and follow the steps. Once again, this is Ricardo for your success, and all the best. See you next time.